Well, we're walking away from the hotel this morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Planning for 20 to 25 today. 20 to a campsite with no water. If we're feeling it, we can go 25 to a shelter that does have water. It's going to be an interesting day. About 3,500 feet of elevation, which is going to be new and different to us because we've not had elevation gain in a while. But should be a good day. Almost immediately after walking through town, we crossed the state line into New Jersey, so we'll be done with Pennsylvania in about 25 minutes. So we're excited about that, and we'll show you when we get there. Well, traffic noise is going to be bad. This is the toll bridge over the Delaware River. And we're going to be ready to pass the halfway point, not the halfway point, the state line up here just in a little bit. I'll show it to you. I'm going to hold on to my phone tightly with both hands. I don't want it to get swift. And now I am in New Jersey. Hawkeye's in New Jersey too. We have crossed the Delaware River right over here to our right, and we are now officially ensconced in New Jersey. And we're excited to be out of Pennsylvania, around 230 miles. I think it was 228. I don't remember exactly, but we've got another new state for about 75 or so miles, I think, or 70 some odd. And then we hit New York. So we're moving forward today. We also hit the 1,300 mile mark today somewhere. Not too far up the road, I think. I gotta look for blazes because I don't really remember exactly where the trail goes. I think it goes off to the right over here. We'll watch for it and see. We're just off the road right now, off the highway. There's the Tenny Point Visitor Center. They've got bathrooms and picnic area over here. And camping and such too. Not really sure. I don't remember now where Trail Neutral Jerry and Marpipe were saying this hotel, a campground just across the river, so I'm thinking this must be it. Yeah, there's campers and stuff, I think. But moving on up the road here a little bit. We'll be ducking under the interstate, I guess, or whatever the road is that picks up my left. At some point, we'll get back over in the woods, climbing a ridge. We're off the highway and the roadways now. We're at the Dunfield Creek Natural Area, and we are just now about to head off into the woods. There's the kickover blaze that says turn right, and we've got a really beautiful little creek right here this morning. I don't know how long we'll be beside of it, but we're going to head up the trail, and I think we've got a little bit of a climb out of here, and then after that we're on the ridge line again. So we just got PUDs, pointless ups and downs, for the rest of the day once we get up on the top. Hawkeye said I needed to stop and video right here, and he's right. Beautiful mountain creek right here. First thing in New Jersey. So, gorgeous sun shining through, and we're going to have a good day of hiking. As I said, either 20 or 25 today. There's a dry campsite in 20 or thereabouts, maybe close to 21, I don't remember. And then a few miles further along, there's a shelter that does have water. So we'll play it by ear and see how things go today. See how we're feeling when we get to the campsite, whether we want to make a water carry or not. I think we can get water at Crater Lake about a mile from the campsite. So it's not a long water carry, but I'd rather not if we didn't have to. Well, Hawkeye stopped and is pointing. I don't know what he could be pointing at. Yes, I do. Wow, 1,300 miles. I'm so proud of you, son.
Thank you.
All right, we're getting the
Still
fist.
got to work on those fist pumps.
We're getting there. They're mostly in frame now.
Yeah.
All right, 1,300 miles. We're finally in New Jersey. The rocks here seem to be round at the moment. I don't expect that to continue, but wow, what a landmark. So we're 25 miles now from where we got off in 2019. So we got off at 1325 at, I don't know, it was a road crossing near Vernon, New Jersey. And not planning to do that this year. We're going to get on up the road and make it to Maine. We've reached the top, I think, of the climb today, mostly. We're at the Washington State Forest backpacker campsite. And all kinds of trails converging here. Howdy. We're turning too fast. Stopped over here on these rocks to have lunch. There's even a privy here, so kind of a neat little place. Well, we are coming upon Sunfish Pond. This is the southernmost glacial pond in on the Appalachian Trail. It says here 7 natural wonders of New Jersey. Very few species of fish can live here because of the acidic composition. And then there's a marker over here. I don't know what this one is. That's Hawkeye over there. I know what that is. Okay, registered national landmark here. And we'll hike along Sunfish Pond just for a little ways, and then we'll move on out from it. I'll walk on up here and show it to you because it's right around this curve. Just depending on how much tree cover there is, we'll be able to see some of it. And we keep our eyes out for snakes because I remember seeing some here in 2019. We were just talking about the fact that we are a very short distance from where we got off in 2019. We'll cross that tomorrow. Something's moving over there, but that was a... Alrighty, so here's your view of Sunfish Pond. Absolutely phenomenal day today to hike. This area is just a really pretty area. We'll be hiking around it most of the way, I think. And, well, over to the far side there. And then we'll leave away from it, but kind of a neat little thing here to have a glacial pond here on the Appalachian Trail. Well, here's another view a little farther up. The wind's blowing the water up against some logs down here, and it's kind of lapping around. It's making a really neat sound. Well, there's something we don't have in North Carolina. That's a porcupine. How about that? I'm not sure I knew they climbed, but I think I spooked him a little bit. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna walk on. I'm glad I didn't walk right up on him. But, well, actually I kind of got really close, but not too close. We saw one of those in 2019, but I wasn't able to get it on film. Kind of neat. We don't have those at home. Little campsite area right here. Ow, and there's a rock right there. I guess I can say that word now that we're out of Pennsylvania, but it's been a rugged trail today in parts. Some not so bad. Some of it's been, a little bit rocky, but we're doing pretty well today. Nice little jaunt through the forest this morning. Trying to keep my ears open. We did read in the comments of several shelter areas and things like that in our online app that there's been some bear activity in New Jersey, and that it has increased over the years. So we're trying to be mindful of that. Here's a little bit of a stream that we're getting ready to cross. And Hawkeye's waiting for me to cross the way over there.
So we got a deer up here. Can't really see it right now. But we're coming up on it. Yep. You can see it right there. Just stuck his head up. There he is.
There's a deer right over here, and I think it's a buck. Isn't that cool? He's been standing here for a little while. I've loosened and retightened my pack. That's the only second buck I've seen on the trail in 2 trips. And a nice view as well. He's kind of going up the trail with me. I suspect he's faster than I am. I'd say that's about 25 feet, maybe 20 feet away. I've never been that close to a buck before. Awesome. Looks like we might have a little bit of a view up here. If Hawkeye's standing still, it must be pretty phenomenal. Man, what a nice view. I remember this. I remember seeing all these lakes before. Wow, what a nice view. These are the rocks left over from Pennsylvania, I'm sure. We've got a view over here to the other side. That's pretty cool. Well, this is a pretty section of the trail. We have grasses kind of covering some of the rocks, but it's not too bad. We've got a little bit of a view sometimes off to the right. Not really at the moment, but that same view over to those lakes. And we're just kind of climbing along the ridge line today. We met another hiker behind us who's a subscriber, so it was kind of nice to meet him. He was in that last video. Grasshopper's his name, I believe. And he and Hawkeye are talking right now. His son is going to be working at Philmont Scout Ranch this summer. We were out there last year. It was a lot of fun. Different kind of backpacking than what we do here, but it's still fun. Glad the Scout's got the experience of going out there. Well, here's another view of these lakes off to the side over here. Really pretty. We're kind of moving slow. Gavin just rolled over his ankle again. We don't really know why he's so prone to doing that, but we'll see how it goes here in a little bit, and we'll judge and see what we need to do about it. We've got ibuprofen on board, we've got the brace on board, so we'll see if anything else needs to be done in a little bit. We've got another little mountain stream right here with a bridge. It's coming down underneath and around and through these rocks right here. Kind of cool. We are approaching the Mohican Outdoor Center. It's owned by the AMC, and I don't remember what AMC stands for. Appalachian Mountaineering Club, maybe. But we're going to duck in there and check Gavin's ankle out, because he's done a pretty decent job of rolling it, I think. So we'll give it a look and see what that entails. But I did want to stop and show you this little creek right here, because it's really pretty. Well, this is not the view that we wanted to have, but at any rate, I mentioned in our last little clip that Gavin rolled his ankle. We did about another 1.25 miles or so to the Mohican Outdoor Center, owned by the AMC, and one of the proprietors there said, well, here, we'll get him to an urgent care. There's one 10 minutes away. So we've come down to urgent care. They said it's a sprain, no real need to x-ray it. Just rest it, ice it, elevate it, put compression, which, we're all very accustomed to ice right now with my shin splints and his previous rolled ankle and such. So we're going to try to do some calling around and get a shuttle ride into a town somewhere and spend another night indoors and see how it feels tomorrow. And we'll resume our hiking from there. So anyway, we'll keep in touch with you and let you know how things are going this afternoon. Well, I bet you didn't think you'd see this place again. I sure didn't. We're back here at the, what does that say, Fairmount? I'm reading it backwards because it shows that way on the phone. It used to be a Clarion. It's been called several different, it's a roadway, I don't know. But anyway, we're back here at the same hotel we've been at the last night or so. It's been a good thing today. I mean, Gavin rolled his ankle. That's not a good thing. He's hurting. It's swelling a little bit. We're getting some ice on it. But we were about 1 3/10 miles south of the Mohican Outdoor Center, which is owned by the AMC. We got in there, we got a drink. We were trying to get our heads around it and figure out, what are our options? What do we do? And I talked with a lady inside there, and she said, well, there's an urgent care, 10 miles down the road. I'll take you down there, and you can come back here and stay. So, urgent care 10 miles down the road. We got a ride with her. She would not let us pay anything, and that was a blessing. We thank you, Christine, for that. And we wouldn't have seen the Mohican Outdoor Center because I wasn't planning to go down there. It's about a 3/10 mile off the trail to get there. But it's a really nice area that you can go and stay there. They have bunk rooms, they have tent spots, they have a kitchen. So hikers can go stay there. And plenty do. It didn't suit our mileage today to do just 12 miles, although that's all we got done. We were planning on 22 or 20 to 25. So urgent care says just a sprain, no worry about x-raying, so that's a good thing. So we're back here at the hotel. We're going to ice it, we're going to rest it, we're going to rest, ice, elevate, and compress that ankle, and hopefully we'll be good to go tomorrow. We had a shuttle driver that picked us up at the urgent care that she works with EMS and rescue and search and rescue and that sort of thing. She said since this was a medical trip, she wasn't going to charge us anything. She's available to pick us up in the morning if we need to ride back to the trail, which we will. So, we're right now on tap to get up and get out in the morning. We'll just have to kind of watch it tonight and see how it feels tonight, see how he walks on it, evaluate it in the morning, and we'll go from there. The school bus just drove by. That was really loud. So I'm waiting on a ride into East Stroudsburg. I'm going to go back to the grocery store and get a little bit more groceries for us to eat tonight. I can pick up food there a little bit cheaper. There's a Burger King that we ate at yesterday. It was good. So I'm going to wait on the little Pocono Pony shuttle to pick me up and go over there. And hopefully we'll have a restful evening and swelling will go down, pain will go down. We'll hit it with some more vitamin I, ibuprofen for those of you that don't know about vitamin I. And, hopefully things will be good to go again tomorrow. We'll refigure logistics, and tomorrow will be a better day.